Hello everybody, it's Joe here. I thought I'd talk about a bit of a controversial topic. It's the music video for Lily Allen's new single, Hard Out Here. I thought I would talk about this particular video and song because it's received a lot of criticism and a lot of support. I was motivated to make this video because of another video that I saw. This particular review video, which I will post the link to in the description box, provides what I think is a really fair representation of the video. On the YouTube comments of Lily Allen's video, there's a lot of hatred directed at her. I'm gonna see if I can have my own attempt at analysing this video and perhaps explaining what I think that Lily Allen was trying to do. The whole premise of the video is that is based on Lily Allen's own sort of pop career, because she actually nearly did have liposuction and she was only put off it because she realised she was pregnant. And so this video is about sort of her rejecting views on women in the music industry. And in particular, I feel like she's having a dig at people like Miley Cyrus and Robin Thicke, who, whether or not people like them, it's undeniable that they have quite highly sexually charged videos and messages. And their way of attracting attention and being confident is by being deliberately controversial. Now you might say, well, so is Lily Allen is also doing this. And in a way, yes, she is being controversial, but she's not being controversial for the sake of being controversial. How many times can you say controversial in one conversation? What she's actually doing is she is using that controversy and satirising it. One particular comment was that she's racist for choosing all black dancers. Well, firstly, that's not true. There are dancers of different races in her video. But secondly, I think that the fact that people noticed the ethnicity of the dancers in itself suggests that they valued them not for the skill of their dancing or for the way that they were portraying these characters, but for the colour of their skin, which surely makes the commenters more racist than the producers of the video. Also, it's possible, and I would say this is probably true, that Lily Allen is actually deliberately using a particular groups of people to convey her message. She's showing what the music industry thinks of different stereotypes, different groups of people. Another criticism was that, well, if you are so against sexism, then why have you made a video that quite clearly does the same thing, that is very sexually charged? Well, the reality is that you listen to the lyrics and the way they're matched with the video, and the way that and the facial expressions made and the extent to which it's done, it's not serious, it's tongue-in-cheek. And I think sometimes we get too used to taking songs seriously. Whilst Lily Allen's song has a serious message, it shouldn't be taken 100% seriously. She is deliberately trying to show how ridiculous, how farcical the music industry is with its portrayal of women. Then there's this whole thing about product placement. In this music video, the women are behaving seductively towards sort of various objects like cameras. The song that comes to mind is Pitbull. I can't remember what song it was, I don't listen to him, but he mentions Kodak, and that's obvious product placement. What Lily Allen is doing is showing how the music industry has also become about sponsorship. It's worth bearing in mind, she's not saying the music industry is completely terrible and that there's no good music anymore. It's really tempting to say that, oh, music was better in the 60s or the 70s. The reality is that we forget about the bad commercialised music. There are an awful lot of songs where the word yeah occurs more than 50 times in a song, and we don't remember those songs. In the same way, the last couple of decades will be remembered not for the music as such of these artists, but more for the controversy that they caused. Lily Allen is really interesting because she also, in this video, she does use auto-tune, it's obvious. But I find this interesting because some would say, well, why is she using auto-tune? Surely that defeats the point of her video because she should be musically able enough to not need it. But what's interesting about that is that actually she's also released a song recently, sort of quite stripped back version of Somewhere Only We Know, and that's the Christmas single for John Lewis. She can clearly sing in that, and that's not auto-tuned at all. So there is another message in Hard Out Here that says that Lily Allen thinks that auto-tune is overused as well. So I would recommend watching the video. I will put the link to that in the description box along with the other review video. If you disagree with anything I've said, please comment below. I'd be interested to see your views. Definitely give it a watch. And if it does anything, then at least it stops people from being apathetic. The one thing it's done is people have responded. Subscribe to our channel, like videos, etc. And I shall see you soon. Bye.